Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you. Happy Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Folks like you, I was in tune there with Randy, The Rush, watching him and young Elson Lowe there talk about economics. And these Jagabats and this 7%. We got some additional thoughts on that 7% as well, guys. Wherever you're joining us from, on YouTube, you're joining us on Twitter, you're joining us on Facebook, the Blue app, Meta, you're joining us from Guyana, you're in the diaspora, folks. Welcome to each and every one of you. Ping, 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 ping. So grateful that you guys could be here with us. Those of you who have been here with us for the entire week, this is our final program for the week, and we head into the weekend for some R&R, and then we're back on Monday. Folks, great to see so many of you. Vonda and Everil and Deborah, Rachel Wolford, Margaret and Janet, Denise London Welchman, all you fantastic folks. Donna David, Joylyn Cook, and I see Erwin Dawn is here as well. I see Emily Durant is here, Doreen Beckles. All of you beautiful, fantastic, lovely, uncontroversial, peace-loving people. A good evening to each and every one of you guys, and welcome in the ring. Great to see all of you. You know what you got to do as we come into the ring. Derek Smith, we got to share the live stream. Amabel, we got to share the live stream. Marcia Griffith, let's share the live stream, guys. Good to have each and every one of you, like Leslie and Alves and Jermaine Osborne. Owen, good to see you there. Owen, Alexis, Arthur, Kim Walker, let's fight. Esme, Maylene McFoy, fancy name. Richard Ford, I Seymour George, all of you great folks. I don't know about you, but I am ready to see what's on the fight card, guys, and I welcome each and every one of you. We aren't going to waste too much time this evening at all, but first and foremost, I want to alert you guys that Comrade Norton and his team may not be able to make this evening's program because, again, they are caught up in some underground work. As you know, the candidates there for leader of the PNCR and the various other persons contesting the various other posts that have opened up there for their 21st biannual delegates conference. They're underground in communities, meeting with their delegates, pitching their case, talking about their platform, talking about their vision for the PNCR in that biannual delegates conference that's going to coming up on December 11th. So may our fingers are crossed that they're still going to be able to make it before the end of our program. But that being said, I just wanted to caution you there. So if you don't see them appear, you know what's up. And if persons come asking, please inform them, because you know some people come to the fight late. Some people come into the arena late, folks. That's how they behave in school. Yep. That is how they behave elsewhere, folks. But great to see each and every one of you folks like Andrew Cuthbert and Kesh Sharma, Carlotta Hines, and Orlando Grant, Onika Brahma Paddy. Fancy name, folks. Wanda Pollard. All of you great and fantastic folks. And look, folks, whatever you did this week, we trust that you did it well, that it was legal when you all did it. And that you did it well. You've had a good week. You may have had challenges, but you overcame those challenges. I have my own challenges at my end as well. But guys, I out here fighting. We out here. Good to see each and every one of you. I hope you're receiving us very clearly at your end, sporily. I hope you're receiving us well. It's Solomon. Is it Natasha Solomon, Altia Bernard, and all you fantastic folks like Welton Blue. Good to see you, Welton. Melissa Barnwell, Tappin. All these names, these people got. Guys, great to see each and every one of you. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. I am ready, Paulette Greaves, to head right in and show you guys what we have on the fight card this evening, because it's sheer Jagabats we're dealing with. Sheer Jagabats. A lot of people named Colin. Jag, your name Colin. Ruel Johnson name Colin. Cohen Jackson name Colin too. Frank Anthony name Colin. A lot of names calling. People like Cheryl Gillis, Alexis Douglas, Audrey Cook, Joylyn Cook, all the cooks in the house. Cheryl Gillis, Chevron McDonald, your name calling. I hope you guys are sharing the live stream. Folks, you know that's how we roll here. And thanks to each and every one of you who came out for our show last evening and shared the live stream. You got to share the live stream, whichever page this program is appearing on. Follow that page. If you guys are joining us on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are on Twitter, ensure you follow that Twitter page you're picking us up from, and retweet as well on Twitter, folks. Great to see each and every one of you, and let's head right into the fight card again. Trust that you guys have had a fantastic day. I love to do that. Are you all hearing how my tone came down there? Trust that you guys have had a fantastic day. Heading to the fight card, guys. A lot of people name calling, as I've said, and they will continue to call, especially when they start doing foolishness. Especially when they start doing foolishness. You thought your name calling a happy International Men's Day, or now Men's Evening, of which the team is bettering relations between men and women. You thought your name calling, Tado, Taddy, T, your name calling, you thought your name calling. Happy Men's Day to all of those men out there making a positive difference in the world. Happy Men's Day. And if you know somebody who's deserving, tag them. Happy Men's Day. Tag your name calling, or rather not calling for this segment. Happy International Men's Day to all of the men who join our program. You know, when we look at the demographics at the back, the women who view our program slightly outpace the men. But great to see you guys nevertheless. Happy International Men's Day. Let me try to get this off of me a little bit. That looks good. Yeah. That being said, let me head into the Jagabats. Some people we ain't taking, we're not telling them Happy Men's Day. Y'all get it from someplace else. We lower our standards. We're not telling some people Happy Men's Day. Folks, I'm trying to sit erect. But the Jagabats. Photo of the day, folks. Photo of the day. You know, I know what's coming, so I'm already smiling. I know what is coming. Why is my notes clicking off? I know what is coming, so I'm already smiling. I see somebody said Jack Dio name calling. Karen McFoy name calling. Evangeline Reese name calling. Blessed Child Marissa Andrews. Photo of the day. Folks, you got to share the live stream. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Don't let me get vexed. Where y'all look story here. Photo of the day. Folks, I don't know about you. But like things tight. People are getting the 3 square meals. Things tight. Jack, do you buy your name calling? Them buy say like Stinners you drink. Them buy say like wherever you throw air fat picking up. He throwing on. Things tight. Look, folks, we gotta send a little care package from BJ. Nothing look regular. You know, I wish we were like the US, where, you know, national leaders had to come out and tell you about their medical checkups and that kind of stuff. You know, and the other day, to boot, Jack Dio was talking about who's sick and who is sick. And who went Ghana. I wonder why he went Ghana. Because them boys like they be strong. Folks, yeah, hear how I suck it? Huh? They be strong. Things tight. Right? Tenors cheaper than milk now. So I don't know. Jack Dio looking like 7%. Oh, Father. Jack Dio looking like the 7%. Right? 7% of Jack Dio left. I don't know what he's doing. But my brother, it ain't worth it. Whatever happening, it is not worth it. Donna Liverpool, oh, let me say prayer for me, brother. It ain't worth it. You understand me? When all else fails, try Jesus. Kevin McIntosh. Oh, Father, whatever is afflicting our brother. Things tight. I'm worried. You know, at some when you deal with some issues at the cross party lines like health, I worried. You understand me? COVID is real. Mental health is real. Alana Candice, Albert, Carol Asap, Emily Durant, Oren Barker. Things tight. Picture of the day, folks. I don't know, like I want to pack a little hamper, a little bag of rice, a little 5-pound tin of milk, some sausage and something. Nothing irregular here. It's confusion, powder and purgatory. Things tight. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue to lift our leaders up in prayer. We will continue to do that because some issues go across party lines. Whatever my brother is doing, you're doing a little too much of it. Right? Little too much. Whether some gastric bypass, something, little too much. Little too much. Ease down, ease down. Ease down. Right? Read the warning. Read the label. Things tight, folks. Moving on. COVID-19. COVID-19. COVID-19, folks, you know what it is here. Out of control. And that is one of the reasons we had tabled rather, a no confidence motion against Frank Anthony. Frank, your name calling. Jean Bun? Jean Bun says she's sending some sausage for Jaglio. What kind of sausage? Define sausage. Back to COVID. Serious here. And this is one of the reasons, folks. We had tabled this no confidence motion against the Jagabat, Frank Anthony. The man said booster shots coming next week. According to the reports, apparently after 6 months, the efficacy, is that the word? The efficacy, the potency of the vaccine you took starts to wane. So now it's booster shots and we backside. Booster shots. That is what they're saying. From next week. And of course, they're starting from persons 50 and older. So Jaglio them first in the lineup. 50 and older. I got a little while yet. 50 and older. Older rather. They're starting there and they're saying that persons who have comorbidities also. Comorbidities. Right? They too will be likely recipients of these booster shots. They didn't say exactly which ones they're going to be focusing on, but persons between 18 and 49 who have comorbidities will also be eligible for the booster dose. Booster dose. So this is where we're going with COVID-19. Under these Jagabats. This one, Frank Anthony. Look what else is happening. 3 more dead. 3 more as a result of COVID-19, and there are 94 new cases. 94 new cases of COVID-19. Thanks, Frank. Thanks. When they took office, and you know, the Jagabats never like to hear this. When they took office, there were 21 deaths. Oh, put in your pipe and smoke it. 21. And there were 474 cases of confirmed cases of COVID-19. 474. To date, there are 37,184. Thanks, PPP. This is something we could do with a 7%. This is something we could do with 7%. Not this high number here, 37,184. This could be the back pay. This could be the increase. The increase, 37,000. Nice time. Instead, 3 more dead from COVID. And this Jagabat Frank could enjoy a nice 7% on his hundreds of thousands salary. A nice 7%. Y'all think life fair? And besides that, here these guys are telling us now, we are ready to produce, not ship. We are ready to produce COVID-19 pills. Well, I ain't swallowing that one. Frank said that we got the capacity here to produce. You know how contractors in this country, people who provide a service, are always trying to jit you. I was trying to pull a fast one on you. You think I trust in them when they're putting in a COVID-19 pill someplace in this country here? No. Y'all import me on. I can trust the Chinese over y'all. I'm going to trust the Indians over y'all. I can trust the Americans, the British, and the Canadians over y'all. Y'all don't make me pill here. I ain't want no Jim Jones kind of story here, folks. Today is the anniversary of that Jim Jones tragedy. It's the anniversary. But I ain't want no Jim Jones kind of thing here. I ain't want nobody here making me pills. But Frank is insistent that Guyana got the capacity. You could imagine. Folks, let's be realistic. Can you imagine? Y'all sharing this live stream? Don't let me get complacent. How y'all like how I just interrupt like that? You can imagine somebody, Ramesh Babujan, let me just call a name, Ramesh Babujan, get a contract to produce COVID-19. He subcontract his girlfriend, and the girlfriend subcontract to her side chick. Where we end up in this country? This country I want producing COVID-19 pill. So I have to swallow? No. I ain't swallowing the pill. I am not swallowing that pill. Sorry, PPP. Sorry, PPP. Not this pill I'm swallowing. Dora David, would you swallow a pill made by the PPP? A COVID-19 pill? They want us to swallow this pill here that they never promised 50%. Is another pill you can swallow? Gladstone Matthews, Rowena Cummins, Sandra Goodluck Semple. What other pill you can swallow? No. I ain't swallowing no other pill. Volmay Wilson, Morna Saul. You would swallow a pill the PPP making in this country here? I shudder at the thought of it. Folks, import the pill. I would rather trust Al Maktoum, Dalmo, the Sheikh, the Shady Sheikh. I would rather trust the Shady Sheikh over the PPP. Watch what you're putting in your mouth from the PPP. Them boys ain't easy. Watch what you're putting in your mouth from the PPP. Now that is very, very loaded. We got to unpack that in another show. But in the meantime, guys, share the live stream. In the meantime, share the live stream and don't swallow the pill. Frank said we have the capacity. He know people. His friend, cousin, neighbor, she got son, his girlfriend. She boss could produce the pill. Folks, let us be serious, right? Let us be serious about this management of COVID-19. Let us be serious. Let me import the pill. We got all of that money sitting down there in that account somewhere in the United States that we're getting from oil. All of that money sitting there. Folks, let me be serious, right? Let us be serious. All of that money sitting down there. Don't let me play with people's lives. Don't let us play with people's lives. We are pushing on $1 billion US right now. Don't worry this pill story. Purgatory, folks. If you ever want a definition of purgatory, is this issue we're going to cover now. This story we're going to cover. If you ever want an example, a definition of purgatory, it is this next story. Well, last night we told you guys that the boy will get walk. He left Kaicho News. He said he was going to write a book. That's what he said publicly. He said, I've been hinting this for a little while. I'm going to write a book. And I would like to quote him. At least I get sued for defamation and slander. I want to quote what was said. Because people suing now, while. Next thing you know, I getting sued for 7 million or 5 million. So I want to quote where I go next with this. Don't think y'all gonna live off of me. Don't think y'all gonna make y'all money off of me. This is what? This Jagabat, this Nakovacamite, this Philistine, said on social media, let me be clear. I left Kaicho News voluntarily, as I've long informed the publisher I will eventually do to finish the book I've been working on for several years. I've been indicating clearly what I've been doing for weeks now, including very clearly posting snippets of my research. And now we hear the man get work. The man get work on the Ramson. It is unbelievable. It's purgatory. Unbelievable. He has gone to work for the PPP. So 5 years ago, the man was anti-fighting PPP. But now the man has gone as a technical officer, according to his Facebook page, on the Ramson. Which is more bizarre, because this Jagabat here had some choice words for Ramson in the past. So it is more than passing strange. It is bizarre. Things can't sit tight. Or are they things tight? People doing strange things. So in one of his posts, August 17, 2015, against Ramson, he said, note, Charles Jr., if you're going to pretend to know Shakespeare, at least try to pronounce words that you don't know properly. The word battalion isn't pronounced battalion, idiot. Well, am I working for the same idiot now? Life got some strange twists and bends. Strange twists and bends. In another post, the man said concerning Ramson, July 1st, 2018, do you know how you can tell that the brash young battalion has effectively upset the established order? Consider that not only has Jagdeo not responded to himself, but there is absolute silence from the rest of the leadership. Ramsey wanted to be president. All the calm dismissiveness at the last press conference backfired on Jagdeo when Charles Ramson countered him publicly, and now nobody knows what to do and what side to take. It is like when a problem child finally decides to talk up to an abusive father at the dinner table, and nobody ain't want to get involved. Nobody want to get into the argument, so they look down at their plates and pretend not to hear what is going on. And the post, the diatribes against Charles Ramson went on. Now the man working for the same idiot. According to Johnson, quote unquote, in this post, Ramson has to learn how to pronounce battalion. And quote, and says he's an idiot. Life has some strange twists and turns. And where this story goes next is even more strange. Because if you've been following public events, like us here, we fast. We tell you we story plain. If you've been following public events, you know that Johnson had a public battle with one Cohen Jackson. A public battle concerning sexual grooming and a whole host of allegations Ruel Johnson had leveled against Cohen Jackson. Johnson versus Jackson. I know y'all remember the fight. That was a big fight on social media. Folks, share the live stream. It was a big fight. Now Jackson took Johnson to court. Jay took Jay to court. And today, the verdict, the judgment was handed down. Now, Johnson owes Jackson $5 million. Johnson owes Jackson $5 million. So like the man get the work just in time. Sandrine Baird, just in time. The man get the work. I'm trying to find my notes here to let you know what the judge said. I quoted, you ain't gonna sue me for slander libel. I want to quote what Judge Navindra Singh said when he handed down the judgment. Wise up and Sandra David. Here is what the judge said according to this report. High Court Judge Novindra Singh has ordered former cultural advisor Ruel Johnson to pay $5 million in damages along with other costs by January 7th of 2022 to the former Bishop's High School teacher Cohen Jackson for defaming his character in several statements that Johnson made on his Facebook page. Back in 2019, Johnson launched a relentless campaign against Jackson on Facebook, making several accusations against the teacher and accusing him of grooming his students. Pim. A police investigation was launched and charges were filed against the teacher. He was released on bail and the matter is still before the courts. But even after charges were filed and the matter was taken to the courts, Ruel Johnson continued his Facebook campaign against the teacher with several unsubstantiated claims about sexual misconduct. The teacher decided to file a defamation suit against Johnson, who was at the time serving as a cultural advisor and might add cussing out the APNU AFC government every day. I hope he returns the favor to the PPPC. Serving as a cultural advisor to the government and was sitting as a member of the board of the Guyana National Newspapers Limited. Yep. So the man getting work just in time. Y'all see how life's strange? Y'all ever see anything like this? The man just get the work. Just get the work. And now the next 4 years salary going to Cohen Jackson. So Cohen must be smiling tonight all the way to the bank. Minty Queen, y'all ever see anything like this? Fortuitously. Just get the work in time because they filed for bankruptcy. Just get the work. Now every cent can go to Cohen. That being said, folks, Guyanese were shot recently in Suriname. You all know we scattered around the world. Shout out to our folks in Suriname. Respect and manners. One Ilan Zor, 54-year-old, according to reports, was shot and killed in Suriname quite recently. Based on reports coming out of the country, the man was shot by his wife's cousin during an argument that escalated into a scuffle. Folks, we gotta sometimes just relax ourselves, you know. Some issues aren't life and death. Some issues are not life and death, folks. Sometimes you gotta humble tate. When last you hear the word humble tate? Humble. Guys, these are unique people. We gotta humble ourselves. But our thoughts and our prayers go to his family. Again, according to the report, he was shot by his wife's cousin after an argument that escalated into a scuffle. Viewers around the world, Guyana is the fastest economy. Fastest growing economy. What do you guys think about that, Gemma George? Guyana is the fastest growing economy. I'm feeling it. Yvonne Daly, I'm not feeling it. Ramkin Hercules, I'm not feeling that Guyana is the fastest growing economy around the world. And this was said by one Spencer Mahoney, and he is Britain's Deputy Trade Commissioner for Latin America and the Caribbean. We hear this under the APNU AFC government. Fastest growing economy, it was pegged at 84%. Raising GDP, 84. Now it's somewhere between 20 and 30. Somewhere there. We hear this. We hear all the oil pumping. This is all we hear about every day. Pumping. Petal, pumping. Shanna Youngwaite, we hear about pumping. Leslie Niles, pumping. Ralph Fredericks, pumping. Paul Passal, pumping. This is all this government doing in next time. Pumping. But we're not feeling the effects. Right? Usually when things pumping, you got to feel something. But we're not feeling anything with all this pumping of the oil. So, fastest growing economy, Spencer Mahoney, Britain's Deputy Trade Commissioner for Latin America and the Caribbean. Interesting observation, but we got to feel in our pockets. And if this was true, we would never be rowing about the broken promises of the PPP. We would never be rowing about that. The people promised us 50%. They promised us that. And as we said last night, look what the Jagabat, Sonia Parag, said. I mean, they're trying to hoodwink all of us. Are we going to allow that? Are we going to tolerate that? They want to hoodwink us. Do not let us tolerate that. This is what Sonia Parag said. All of us saw and heard that the PPP was going to raise public servant salary by 50%. Then come this Jagabat and liar, Sonia Parag.
This government and the PPPC, when campaigning, never promised 50% increase in salaries. What there was a photoshopped photo taken from I don't know where and posted up as if the government was saying, I'm giving you 50% increase.
Never promised. Never. Look at the woman's face. You can see lie and deceit written all over it. These scamps and jagabats. Never trust her.
This government and the PPPC, when campaigning, never promised 50% increase in salaries. What there was a photoshopped photo taken from I don't know where and posted up as if the government was saying, I'm giving you 50% increase.
Never promised. Never. We blind, we deaf. We blind and we deaf. That's what I say. I don't want to talk bad about them. It's us. It's all of us. The public. It's not them. It's our fault.
I'm glad that the government has reintroduced collective bargaining, and I hope that the public service unions will request at least a 50% increase in wages and salaries.
That is just one instance. Just one among many circulating on social media where they favored a 50% increase. Just one instance.
I'm glad that the government has reintroduced collective bargaining, and I hope that the public service unions will request at least a 50% increase in wages and salaries.
Not he public service unions. Not he on. The last administration. The things they wanted for Guyanese pre-August 2nd, 2020 are things of the past. It was for the last administration, not for he on. You all hear that? That was just one of the instances where that was referenced. But you only hear them, man. Never promise. Never. Sonia Parag, never. When the leader of the opposition has some choice words for them, he says a slap in the face. He said that's a slap in the face of public servants. Stop it. That's what he said. That after two budgets totaling $712 billion and the projected receipts of almost 80 million US from our next oil lift, the PPP has determined the public servants deserve an across the board taxable, as Winston Jordan spelled out and Jarita Finance last evening and Tabitha Sharabo Halley, taxable 7% salary increase. These jagabats, you know how much is 7% of their salary? It's probably you whole salary. You whole minimum wage salary. That's what they 70% will look like. It's a slap in the face. I feel that. I feel that. I feel violated, assaulted. I feel attacked by the 7%. Jack Joe look in the part. He looked like 7%. But we ain't got time with that. Come on, PPP. Come on. And when you look at how food prices gone up by 14%, you look at inflation, they ain't give you nothing. And then they're taxing it. So you're going to end up owing the government money. That is the crux of the matter. You will end up owing the government money. And the Public Service Union has spoken. Big Uncle Patrick Yard said they're shameless and insensitive. That's what Uncle Patrick said. They are shameless. That's a true and apt description of the PPP. Shameless and insensitive. Folks, y'all better share this live stream. Smash that emoji button. Let us see how you guys feel about this issue. He said they're shameless. That's what Big Uncle Patrick Yard said. They're shameless. Dennis Booker, the PPP, shameless. Sonia Parag, shameless and insensitive. Jagdio, insensitive. I don't know if it's a byproduct of whatever he's using to tin off, but he is shameless and insensitive. That is what they are, shameless. Well, Schumann felt the same way. George Campbell, Diane Fordyce, Spurley Jamal Aziz, Schumann, the deputy speaker in the National Assembly, felt the same way, that they were shameless and insensitive. And Schumann spoke up. Who tell him to do that? According to the Guyana Chronicle, or it's now the Chronicle, according to the Guyana Chronicle, Schumann was forced to delete his post where he slammed the government for 7%. This according to Chronicle. Schumann was forced. I want to know how they forced him. What, they put something down his throat? They had a gun to his head? What kind of force? How they force Schumann? They threatened him with the staff he had in his hand. How did they force Schumann, according to the Guyana Chronicle, to delete his post? Folks, we've been telling you, Schumann's been playing a game, speaking out against the PPP. All of a sudden, well, the checkmate Schumann now. They have neutered him. Somebody must have said to Schumann, Schumann, like the big salary we giving you there as advisor on aviation, too much for you. You want the 7%. Add it to your $1 million salary plus benefits. Schumann, you like being deputy speaker of the National Assembly. You like the benefits that come with that, Schumann. And after Schumann was finished, hearing those issues, Melissa April, Rita Cummins, Sandra Davis, after Schumann was finished hearing the case, Schumann said, if I left up this post here, I can owe these people money. Schumann said, if I leave this post up here, I can end up owing these guys money. Just Schumann make a beeline. And the post was gone. I thought Schumann was a bad John. I thought Schumann was an independent thinker. But y'all see how Schumann is the PPP. They could call Apnu. They could call me and tell me as a parliamentarian, take down a post, flap y'all. But Schumann buckle. Schumann buckle. Whatever was said, ladies and gentlemen, whatever was said, it shook Schumann, it shook him. And according to Chronicle, Schumann pulled back the post. He withdrew the post. He deleted it. Schumann retreated. Right? I sure it was PPP who said to Schumann, Schumann, this naked skin thing, cut it out. Stop it. Collis LaRose, I sure Schumann got some orders. This naked skin thing, stop it, Schumann. The same way he was forced to delete his post. So the deputy speaker put his tail between his feet and he ran. He ran. Folks, if y'all got the video, if y'all know the phone call, y'all got the recording, let us know what transpired here to cause Schumann, Nicola Marcos, and Carl and Janet Edwards. What caused Schumann to run? I quote in the Chronicle. Don't think y'all gonna sue me for slander and libel. It's the Chronicle. I quote in. They said Schumann was forced. The Guyana, I'm calling on the Guyana police force. You don't force the deputy speaker. You don't force a political party leader. The liberty and justice people, if any are left, must be aghast. You all are forcing people. What this is North Korea, where you all saw the dry run with King Kim Jong-il at the Remembrance Day activity, with the bodyguards running behind the car. King Jong-il. So this is slowly becoming North Korea. Very, very slowly becoming North Korea. So Schumann was speaking up for 7%. And the PPP wasn't having it. So Schumann has been silenced. He has put his staff between his legs and he ran. Pa John Schumann. So don't look forward to hearing anything from Schumann against the PPP in the foreseeable future. They had enough. They pull in for fitness. And the rest is history. Folks, happy International Men's Day. To everyone except Schumann. Happy International Men's Day to everyone except Schumann. Schumann, sometimes you got a backbone, you know. You got to stand up to the jagabas. But you see, when you're singing for your supper and you get your 30 pieces of silver, you got to put your staff between your legs and run. So happy International Men's Day to everybody else. To Desiree Simon, to Chisung Henry, to Denise Booker. Happy International Men's Day, Petal Bourne. Except the liberty and justice, coward Schumann. He started the race strong. One set of criticism suddenly against the PPP. But you all know the race is not very swift. Right? And somebody, Gail or some one of them pull you in. Must he give you a good lash in the head with the same staff. Schumann delete the post. Folks, the police, investigators are going to the private sector. Can you imagine that? Can you believe that? Yes, I can believe it. The 7% pay. Private sector must pay more money. You go and you start doing work for some, well-to-do rich people. 7%, you start regarding up 77%. So, the crime chief, that Jagabad Blanham, Wendell Blanham, whatever his name is, he was complaining. You could complain after the announcement yesterday. You can complain about private investigators. Well, rather, the police force is losing investigators to the private sector. You can complain. What you could do is say, boys, I understand. I see what Catfish give you. Respect your manners. I understand the struggle. The struggle is real. Things tight. Don't complain. Commensurate with the misery of a salary them guys got for take home. Don't complain. What you should do, you commensurate. I understand, fellas, things tight. 77% in the private sector against 7% in government. Boys, y'all have a nice time. It's only because I'm following y'all. Things tight. Things tight. Jack just stop eating 3 square meals. Now he eating 0.5 of one. Things tight. See the man turning out? You think them investigators in the police force want to get in? Them boys want nice time. Things tight. 2 billion. 2 billion in ganja destroyed. Folks, hold on. People trying to catch the little hand. giving this 7%. And y'all stopping people progress in this country? I thought we got this marijuana bill, this ganja bill, in a select committee. And I thought we going to free up the weed. 7%. These jagabas given, y'all going to destroy 2 billion in marijuana in a plant? Come on, folks. Hold on. Let me discuss this matter. Let us discuss this matter. This is one that should go to the DPP, Shalimar Ali Haq, and stay there like those other PPP cases for a long time, waiting for a legal opinion. Hold on. Don't let me strike matches. Hold on, man. Like you're high. Hold on. Like y'all smoking high grade. Y'all gonna burn 2 billion in ganja in this stuff season, man. Paula Jackson is what they're smoking over some, man. Chisung Henry, Denise Booker. Right? You need something to take your mind off of the hardship and the sufferation in this country. Hold on, man. Shucks. 2 billion, y'all gonna do that too? In the grass? Come on, man. Come on. Things tight. Things are tight. Right? And after this, the 5 million award by Justice Narendra Singh, Rural might need something. Hold on, man. Burn some. Not the whole 2 billion. Things tight. And the good book say, those that sorrow, you must give them wine and strong drink. Well, we can put this in the category strong drink. We got to live every day in this country under these jagabats. How you think people gonna get by? Just now, y'all gonna see more people start walking and talking to themselves. Mental health is real, you know. Sometimes you need something to lift you up a little bit. Jah! Rastafari! Respect and manners. Hold up, folks, for this 2 billion bonding story. You don't just bond $2 billion like that. Yeah. You all ever work for $2 billion? Eh? Oh, bond 7%, man. Bond 7%. Shucks. Bob Faithful, Audrey, German Osborne, Nikki Ennis. Oh, bond 7%, man. Have a conscience, man. Kesh Sharma. Bond 7%, man. Dolores Denny. You gonna bond $2 billion like that? Huh? Come on. I want to see where the bonnet. I want to see where the bonnet, folks. Things tight. Y'all gonna bond $2 billion, man? Huh? You'd burn up $2 billion worth in beef or milk? Come on, man. Catch your senses, the man. George Campbell? Huh? You gonna burn up $2 billion in chicken? Stop it. Come on. Stop that. We said we're gonna free up the weed. Where are we going in this country with this kind of backward mentality? Stop it. You could, things tight. You could make marijuana fruity, marijuana soap, you know, marijuana porridge, right? You do like a mixed vegetable marijuana. Things tight. We got to take with mind off of these jagabats. Mental health is real, people. Mental health is real out there. That being said, folks, marijuana is still an illegal, what do you call that? An illegal substance, whatever it is illegal. Right? So let me watch myself. I give you all this one for the weekend. I give you all that one for the weekend. Marsha Baptiste, Takesha, David. All right. Don't let me go to this for the how you feeling. Let's go to the both side. Guys, that's it for this week. Things on stories loading still. I want you all to know stories are still loading because we were made to understand, for instance, that at Madhya Primary, there's a COVID issue there. There's a COVID issue at Madhya Primary. And so we're watching that. Among some other stories, guys, Emily Soto, Elizabeth Williams, we're watching what's happening there at Madia Primary rather. Guys, it's been our privilege having you for the entire week, all to ourselves, all to ourselves. We love it. We love it. And apologies again, we could not have Comrade Norton and team. Guys, you know, it's a very busy period, and this is why we weren't able to do consistent shows on the PNCR race, because people are on the ground doing the work. Right? I had to let them know, don't write likes on Facebook. You got to go on the ground. On the ground, folks. It has been our privilege having you guys here all week. Share the live stream. We know you guys are going to peel away to go to other shows, other places. Some of you heading to work somewhere around the world or heading home. We are privileged. You know, I met a young woman this afternoon. She said she's working at a bakery. She said, I'm going to be here late this evening, but I'm going to be watching you. I'm going to be baking the bread in the ring. Baking the bread in the ring. All of you folks. Miss Amsterdam, a very good evening to you. Gwenna Jones, a great evening to you. Nikki Innes, thanks for joining us. Candy Naleen Inderjeet and Marky, a very good evening to you. Laverne, Harry Charan, Kelman Pasad, Idris Williams, Kim Walker, Nikki Innes. As you guys go, share the live stream. Guys, you know we've been asking you to come back and to partner with us, that we need you. You know we have all of the facilities available to accommodate having you guys coming on board and partner with us. This thing don't run on water, and we need your help as well. Them boys burning 2 billion. And we need your help. We need your help to keep this program going. Lots of the platforms are available to you just here. Beginning with Cash App, it's the $ in the ring 592 at PayPal. It's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. That's our email there. At the MMG platform, it is 6276963, and we are available on the MoneyGram platform and Western Union as well. Help us to keep our program going, guys, and don't say to yourself, somebody else can send it. You come on board and partner with us and help us to go from strength to strength. Thanks for joining us, all you fantastic, lovely, beautiful folks. Share the live stream before you go, and we want to see those emojis as well. Rita saying, good to see you. Nicole Harding, good to see you. Volme, good to see you. Gail Ali Cock, how you doing, Gail? Good to see you. Gail in the foreign, overseas. Gail, I hope you're warm wherever you are. Good to see you, Esther Blue and Alexis Arthur. Paulette Hicks, great to see you as well. And if I'm saying good night to Gail, I might as well, oh my, I'm not getting my other things. I might as well say good evening to the other folks. Let me see. Let me make sure I have them. Yes, if I say good night to Gail Alcock, I should be saying good night to Glennis Chilcott as well from New Jersey. And Gail is in New Jersey as well. Sharmila Carter, good night to you. Claudette Clark, good night to you. Danielle Passad and Margaret Passad. Ariel, good night to you as well. Ariel Rigby, am I getting it right? Am I getting it right this evening? Good night to you, Ariel, and the whole family there. All of you lovely, lovely, fantastic people. Candy Naleen Inderjeet and Marky. Happy belated birthday to Marky as well. And all you other fantastic people. Am I getting it now? I forgot Ariel's surname. Ariel, I think it's Rigby. Apologies there, Ariel, if I'm forgetting it. This evening, I had it like right there, Ariel. That being said, Eva Jarek, good night to you. Marlon Thomas, Raquel Peters, Elizabeth Williams, good night to you. Robert Archer, Warnella, Garnett and Winston Granada. And again, good night to Daniel Passad, Margaret Jones, and all you lovely, lovely other folks there. Good night to each and every one of you. Thanks for joining us all week long, guys. It has been our privilege. I'm trying to get some of the stuff I got up on the screen off so I can see some of you clearly to give you guys the shout out before we go. Oswina Tappin, Gavin Beresford, Rakim Hercules, Janet Edwards. Guys, share the live stream. Those of you coming back to watch us, come on board, guys, and partner with us. We need your help to continue to expand and continue to grow. It's been a privilege being here with you all week. Thanks for joining us. We're going to see you guys right back here, same time, same place. Some programs are coming up over the weekend, like Alliance on the Move and so forth. Stay tuned, stay posted to the pages for more information and etc. 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 That being said, guys, as you go, partner with us, sanitize, social distance, wear your mask, practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety, that of your family, friends, and loved ones. Breathe. Guys, really good being here with you. Nicola Best and Anthony Higgins, Arjun, and Deborah Halley, Lorraine Azor, Roger Norris. Good night to you, Roger, and all you fantastic folks. You see, I give you a more than 70%, 7% shout out here. More than 7% shout out. Sandrine Beard, good night to you, folks. Have a great evening, and folks, please remember, come on board, those of you who haven't already, and partner with us. Again, if you want to know how, WhatsApp us at 627-6963. We have all the platforms available, and we need your support, your continued support. Thanks for joining us throughout the week. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend, guys, and stay safe. Stay safe.